XDP is back on the road in Indianapolis for PRI 2022, one of the biggest events of the year. We're going to check out a lot of the manufacturer booths to see some new products, see some exciting builds. So stick around, you do not want to miss out. I'm here with Luke at S&S Diesel. So quickly tell us a little bit about the brand, some of the products that you feature and what you specialize in.
We specialize in diesel fuel systems, so the common rail electronic controlled fuel systems and electronic controls. So for PRI, a lot of the focus is on racing, obviously, and the high performance stuff. So we do electronic controls for those high-end competition vehicles.
And speaking of some of the vehicles that you have here, it looks like you got a lot going on. Tell us a little bit about what you brought to the booth here and what you're kind of highlighting.
Sure, yeah, so we've got a lot of horsepower kind of shoehorned in the booth here. This is a 54 Chevy Pilgrim and Stubbs Land Speed Racing out of Texas, Rockport, Texas area. It's just a beautiful over-the-top built, basically about the nicest show vehicle you'd ever see, but it also goes fast in races. So it was built by Johnson's Hot Rod Shop. We did the injectors, fuel pumps, wiring, electronic controls, and it's a current record holder in the diesel class at Bonneville Salt Flats for land speed records. So it's pretty cool truck. We touch on Holly Rock's dragster here as well. So Mike Graves and Maddie Graves and Holly Rock Customs have this Duramax powered dragster that is the current record holder for the quickest 8th mile diesel on the planet. So it's pretty impressive. Was the ET in mile an hour?
396.3 at 187 mile an hour.
What was your thought process going in, like before, during, after the race? Like take us through that whole day and like what happened during that.
That whole day we rented the track, so kind of just had a relaxing day. Just wanted to make test passes into the season before the track closed. Sitting in the car, it felt really good. We were all positive. We were ready for it. Went down the track, went A to B. It felt great. It sounded great. It looked great. And then got down to the end of the racetrack, and meanwhile, he was up at the starting line just having a ball because he got to see my number before I did. So down at the end of the racetrack, and we got a phone call, and it said 396 at 187. So it was a fantastic day.
Here with Dwayne from Lucas Oil. How's it going, Dwayne?
Man, we're doing good so far. Busy show, first day, a lot of people. That's what we like at this PRI show this year. You know, a lot of people don't know how diverse Lucas Oil is. They know us from the racing segment and a lot of additives, but Lucas Oil does passenger car motor oils, heavy duty oils for diesel trucks, greases, gear oils, brake fluids, power steering. So really, Lucas can do about everything, but DEF, antifreeze, and windshield washer squirting fluid. So some of the newer products that we've got a ceramic spray wax that we recently came out with, which is working really well for us this year. We've got a tire inflator for a lot of the off-road folks and wheelers, power sport type market. And then we came out with a Sure Start starting fluid as well. So those are the three new items for Lucas right now.
All right, I'm here with Jeff from Fleece. So first, just wanted to ask real quick as far as Fleece performance, just tell us a little bit about the brand and some of the products that you specialize in.
Really, Fleece overall, our primary products we make are Cheetah turbocharger, our PowerFlow lift pump, our SureFlow sending units, replacement cylinder heads, and a lot of other hard parts for fueling components, air delivery, across the board for diesel products. So a pretty broad range of aftermarket parts, really focused in the diesel space for Cummins, Duramax, and Ford Powerstroke.
The first one I'm looking at right now is the LB7 Duramax cylinder head. This is very unique. Tell us a little bit about why it's very unique.
Yeah, the LB7 cylinder head that we just released here in the last couple months is unique in that it's a coupless injector bore design. So the LB7 head was originally built with a steel sleeve injector bore, which over time you get a lot of corrosion. They're prone to leaking, and if you're a shop or a mechanic, you're used to having to deal with the headaches and the worry about every time you put on a new cylinder head. whether or not you're going to get a leakage through that. We kind of fixed that problem by creating a coupless injector bore. That means that the injector bore itself is cast into the head just like the later model cylinder head, so the 05 to 16s. It's a product that's exclusive to us and it's built on a new casting.
Here with Manfred from Longhorn Fab. Manfred, it's great to see you, bud.
Hey, nice to see you guys again. A little bit local here to us instead of Jersey. So our big claim to fame is traction bars. We do a lot of traction bars for the pickup diesel pickup trucks that have always grown through the years. Bigger batter bars for bigger batter trucks. But with the bigger batter trucks, guys are always blowing motors up. And we got tired of building engines on engine stands that were just not suitable for the amount of money people are spending on a high performance engine. So we came out with all these professional grade engine stands from everything from light duty trucks all the way up to the heavy duty trucks. Anything from 2,000 pounds to 6,000 pounds. So we got a full lineup for those guys that are pushing the power limits and breaking trucks.
And speaking of engine stands, we got to talk about this one behind us right here. This one is amazing looking.
Yeah, so like anything with trucks, it's always bigger, badder, better. Everyone's always pushing the limits. The one behind us is for heavy duty trucks. So we're talking semis, excavators, dozers, 6,000 pound limit. This one was done by a local artist. It was all done with spray paint and tape in a garage. So it was a cool vibe. It has an American theme to it because we do all American made products on this. All American made casters, the American made front bearing, all the plating and everything is all made in-house. So we really pride ourselves in doing top of the line equipment for top of the line shops.
Here with Mark from Royal Purple, and I'm hoping you're enjoying the show so far.
Oh yes, that's excellent show here in Indianapolis, absolutely. We are what we call the synthetic expert. All that we make is a pure 100% synthetic oils and lubricants. And yes, the oil is purple. You know, our door lock line is our diesel line, and so we have it in the 1030, the 540, and the 1540, and you can buy it in quarts and gallons, 5-gallon pails, 55-gallon drums. We make it available in every size.
Here with Mike from Autometer.
So yeah, Autometer's been around since 1957. We have a really good heritage and racing especially, but we have products in basically every market, from race vehicles, street vehicles, drag cars, diesel trucks, obviously, which you guys special in, marine market, all across the board. So as far as the instrumentation goes, kind of the stuff behind us here is like our LED lit instrumentation. So we have, just standard incandescent lit, where it's, perimeter lit with like a light bulb. We have our LED, which is a much more upgraded style of lighting. It's much easier to see, lights through the numbers, through the increment, through the pointer. We have our Envision dashes, which are on display here. Those are really excited. Those are injection molded, direct fit dashes for various applications. We even do a universal one that's great for diesel trucks. But you take out the factory dash, this one goes right in its place, and you get a full 6-gauge system, your tach, your speedo, fuel level, oil pressure, water temperature, voltage, warnings, turn signals, high beams. There's just a ton of features that are built into those.
Here with Harut from Garrett. Harut, it's really great to see you.
Nice to meet you. We're leading turbo manufacturer in the world, so we do turbochargers for OEM, for motorsports, and here for aftermarket as well. So we have the G-Series turbochargers. We've expanded our lineup to have G45, G47, 50, and 57. So basically completing the lineup of G-Series turbochargers, which is our latest technology. We have wastegates as well, so that's something new for us. So complementing the turbochargers are our GVW wastegates. They come in 3 different sizes, 4 colors, fully adjustable. So we're always trying to innovate and come out with new turbo technology and anything that would complement our turbochargers.
Here with Eric from DEI. How's it going, Eric?
It's going good. How you doing today, Justin?
Doing great. Hopefully you're enjoying the show so far.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, PRI is always a great show to come to. So really, we started off with the exhaust wrap more than anything, the traditional fiberglass wraps. Moved on to years ago, we released the original titanium wrap, which is actually the crushed basalt or lava rock, used to really keep down the heat. It's got a higher heat rating than the standard fiberglass can really put up to, especially in the race car application. Really from there, we moved on to doing more heat shield products, also doing sound deadening insulation. Really, that's where our bread and butter is coming down, is to the exhaust wrap. But where we're going is more the pre-cut insulations, taking the guesswork out for the end customer. As far as new products released here at the show, coming soon we'll be releasing our new Onyx turbo blanket in the Gen 3 style. Basically, we took our traditional turbo blankets and actually coated the entire outside in silicone, and the inner has a fine stainless steel mesh to help with seam strength. We're finding about a 3 times stronger seam strength versus previous generations on this blanket.
Here at the XDP booth with Joe, and he's going to go over some of the feature products that are here today.
All right, so we've got our XDP fuel injectors. We got on display here Ford 7.3 liter injectors, LML Duramax injectors, along with some Cummins injectors here. Moving up to the top of the case, we have showcased our XDP billet oil caps. We have on display a Ford 6.4 liter Power Stroke intercooler, along with our Ford 6.0 liter radiator and our coolant additive. And then on the bottom shelf, we have our 01 to 05 Duramax Transcore. That's a direct fit replacement upgrade. Here we have a couple of our XDP HD starters and alternators on display. And lastly, our XDP fuel sumps. Our main feature in the booth this year is our 2006 6.6 liter Duramax LBZ engine, which features plenty of products from the XDP lineup, such as our XDP cat filter adapter, which converts your factory fuel filter over to a less expensive and better filtering cat fuel filter. Also on display is our XDP heavy-duty gear reduction starter, along with some valve train components such as our 3/8 and 7/16 push rods, our valve spring kit, which includes new retainers and locks, along with our billet bridges and our upgraded rocker arm shafts, which increase oiling to your rocker arms. Also on the engine is our upgraded driver side manifold, which is a factory upgrade for the 2001 to 2010 trucks, which eliminates the kink in the factory manifold. This is also a direct replacement for the 11 to 16 LML engines. Our billet oil cap. Also on the engine is our coolant block-off plate, which goes on the rear housing of the engine and eliminates the factory-prone cover with gasket and upgrades it to a one-piece billet housing with an O-ring design. And also our XDP LBZ fuel injectors.
As PRI is wrapping up, this also wraps up XDP on the road for the year 2022, but it couldn't have ended any better. We already cannot wait to see what lies ahead for the year 2023. For more content, be sure to follow our YouTube channel and our social medias at XDP Diesel, and check out our blog at xdp.com. We'll see you in the next video.